Today we are doing a two-system furnace inspection / cleaning. Basically, they got this house going for sale. It's under contract right now. The buyer's inspector said, hey, these furnaces are a bit too dirty. Can you have them cleaned? You know, that's their stipulation. So that's what we're out here doing today for the homeowner. We're getting these furnaces cleaned so that way he can sell the house and then move on to bigger, better things. So, I mean, you can pretty clearly tell the inspector maybe had a point. These are pretty dirty. So we got the shop vac, we got clean rags. We're gonna go ahead and get this thing sparkling again, factory fresh. So, you know, we're doing a furnace tune-up today, and with a furnace tune-up, you get a few different things. We basically have a process we go through. We got a 30-point checklist we're going through. So there's 30 different things involving the furnace, the ductwork, and kind of the area around it that are included in the checklist. So we're checking things like gas pressure. We're checking your blower capacitor, your blower wheel. We're taking a temperature differential. We're looking at the flue pipe, the gas line, the electric, all the different connections on the circuit board. So we're giving this thing a pretty good look over, and if we notice any discrepancies, anything that can be improved or repaired, then we're gonna offer that. But kind of the main point of the tune-up is getting this thing cleaned, especially a few of the smaller devices in here, small things that can cause breakdowns. The flame sensor gets dirty over time. It'll get soot build up on it and won't be able to detect a flame properly. It's a safety trigger, so it'll trip. The furnace won't be able to run just because the sensor's dirty. So it's important to get that cleaned, as well as the pressure tube. This is a furnace with an induced draft like all modern furnaces, as it has a pressure switch with a tube, and debris can get in that tube and clog it up. And if it's clogged, the switch can't, you know, close properly, and then it won't be able to run at all. So just getting those few things checked and cleaned, as well as cleaning the furnace area generally, it's just going to prevent the majority of your breakdowns that you're going to have. Yeah, so we were back here in the summer and we replaced this flue pipe because it was cracked and had a bunch of holes in it, and that's kind of where all this dirt is coming from. It's just from the flue pipe rusting out over years and years. That's another good reason why you should get your furnace checked out. You know, they don't break down as often, but they are nowhere as safe as an air conditioner is to run. So, I mean, you could just be living idly in your home and it turns out your flue pipe's falling apart. You're at risk for carbon monoxide poisoning. Another flame sensor here. The best way for us to clean this is going to be using steel wool. You can even use a dollar bill as a neat little trick. A lot of people try to use sandpaper. Don't use sandpaper. It will mess the flame sensor up because this sensor sits right in front of the burners where it gets hit with fire. And if you have, you know, little sand particles on there, it'll actually get turned into glass and it will make a little glass coating on the sensor, which is a lot harder to get rid of than soot. So now it's clean, we can put it back. Good to go. So we're just gonna wipe everything down a little bit, make it a little bit nicer and shinier, and then we'll be all done with the cleaning and tuning this furnace up, and we'll move on to the next one. Next, we're gonna be checking our blower capacitor. The capacitor is essentially the motor starter for the blower motor inside here. The blower motor is what moves all the air through the furnace. It basically runs with your AC, it runs with your furnace, runs when you turn the fan on. It's basically all your driving force for your air. And this capacitor is what kicks that motor over and helps it get going. If this capacitor were to fail, then the motor won't be able to start. So we gotta make sure it's in good health, and if it isn't, then it should definitely be replaced. There we go. So this is a 12.5 microfarad capacitor, and the manufacturer says that its range is plus or minus 6%. As long as it is not more than 6% or less than 6% of 12.5, then it is in good health. It's currently reading 12, so let's do a little bit of math. It is reading inside range, so this capacitor is good to go. Yeah, so we are all finished up, just doing some final touches on the outside here, but we got both furnaces checked out, tuned up, and cleaned. Overall, they're both looking real good. No issues with either of them. They just needed a little bit of love, so we got that for them. They're looking much better. House is ready to sell.